All right, are you ready, Banker?
Oh, I got an email.
Banker, I'm gonna need you to be excited.
Be excited, but be honest, because they like when you're...
Yeah, they like when you're a dickhead, so be a dickhead, but be an excited dickhead.
I can do that.
Can you?
Yep.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
You ready?
Hold on. I gotta yawn. Whoa. That probably hurt his ears. All right.
Hey guys, Dustin here with Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. Today I'm joined by Banker.
You're way too excited for this.
I'm happy. Why wouldn't I be happy? I only have to deal with like half of my team today.
That's true.
We're practicing
is
social
really nice.
distancing.
We're closer than 6 feet. We might as well be making out at this point.
Don't you threaten me the good time. Anyway, we're back, another episode of From the Gallery. So if you don't know, that's where we take your gallery ads, rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. So before we jump into that, remember wheels, tires, suspension, customoffsets.com. Also, we're doing a giveaway right now. Hostile's hooking it up with the wheels, Nitto's hooking up with tires, and Superlift is plugging the suspension. So to get entered to win, all you gotta do is head on over to customoffsets.com/giveaway. This is where you can do the, because the guys hate it when you do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, pick up one of these hoodies, get automatically entered to win. Every $5 you spend on a hoodie gets you 1 entry. So with that, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You gonna tell them what we're doing?
I said we're rating their gallery ads on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
But what trucks are we doing?
Right, that. This is an FTG 90s edition. So every truck that we're rating today will be from 1990 to 1999. I'm excited for this.
Last great generation.
He's old. It's fine. Ready to jump into it?
I'm ready.
Up first, a 1995 Ford Bronco on American Truck AT 166s, 22x14s on that, Fury Off-Road Country Hunter MTs in a 33 14.5. So 22s and 14s, all right, with a 4-inch BDS suspension lift kit. This thing is a weird, kind of a weird color. Is it white or is it tan?
Well, it's an Eddie Bauer.
Oh,
So it's cream and
okay,
tan.
it's cream and tan. That makes sense with like the dark trim accents. I didn't know that Eddie Bauer made trucks or made packages this early.
You're such a child. Eddie Bauer was the Ford to get. You know, before there was the Platinum.
Right, I knew that they were
You
around,
know,
but I didn't realize
like-
that back in 1995 they were a thing.
Eddie Bauer was like,
Mint. Minor metal trimming, 2-inch front wheel spacers, I assume to flush everything else up. Other than that, not a whole lot going on.
so the biggest thing I want to say,
Yeah?
we built Jared's Bronco as a joke, and look what it has done.
Yeah, people love them.
Why? We did that as a joke.
And it worked.
It's unfortunate.
You ready
It's
to-
really unfortunate.
Ready to rate it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, 7.
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at that.
That was neat. I think it's cool. It looks really good. I'm not a huge Bronco fan. I'm sorry. It's really clean. It looks nice. I like the wheel and tire package with it, but it's not, I'm just not a Bronco guy. I'm a pickup guy.
You know, I like the Broncos just because they lasted longer than the K5 Blazer. It's the only Ford
Fair.
that I will say that, I'm a real big fan of. But, it's done well. There's different things that I would do, but
It doesn't look bad. It's just
Bronco
not my
guys
taste.
aren't going to like it, but, Jared will like it.
Yeah,
So that's
Jared will
worth
like
some
that.
points.
Cool. Moving on. 1999 Chevy Silverado 1500 Fuel Maverick 24x16 minus 100. Holy cow. Comforser CF 3000 40x15.5. I've never heard of these tires.
Yeah.
Rough Country 7.5-inch suspension lift with a 3-inch body lift.
So these tires
Okay.
are what the car guys would consider wraps.
Oh.
That's why you've never heard of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Double stacked light bars in the front.
It's an interesting tactic.
He's got the RGB LED halos in the headlights
And the bow tie.
and the bow tie. Looks like it is a step side truck. Oh
love
my
it.
lord.
I love it. I
Dual
was gonna do
tips
that.
out the back. Just
Dual 10-inch.
gigantic.
I always wanted to do that.
Holy cow, aftermarket taillights, big old Instagram tag on the back there.
I mean, you would want to.
Yeah, I mean, do it for the gram, right? There. Okay, so he's got a black face, with
white
a
barrel.
white barrel. Okay.
It's pretty sick. I like that.
It looks good, yeah. Rubs like crazy, but who cares? Minor metal trimming. Cut the front bumper.
Minor metal. The front bumper is cut down to 2 inches tall. Just cut right off. Just
Minor trimming, don't worry about
Minor.
it. Cool, anything else you need to see?
No. I've seen a lot of pictures of this truck, so I know exactly where I'm going with this.
Wait, I wanna rate it on this photo, because this one's cool at the sunset. All right, ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1, 5.
8.5.
What?
Yep. Yeah. The dedication in this build. I always say, you guys I want to see more done, more done, more
Sure.
done. I would have done something different with the front end, with the bumper, the whole bumper thing.
Mm-hmm.
The light bars stress me out a slight amount. Put those behind the grill or something. I know there's not a whole lot of room.
PTSD from 2010 or
Yeah,
2012.
there's not a lot of room behind that grill in that truck, but overall, he literally touched every single thing. There's a picture you can see in the window, the interior is painted and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
I love the attention to detail and the fact that he was just like, you know what, send it.
I'm not a step side guy, and I'm also not a regular cab guy, so there's a lot of things for this that don't do it for me. But kudos to this guy for taking this and making it his own.
What kind of farmer are you that you don't like a regular cab
I'm an
truck?
extended cab. We always had an extended cab on the farm. I can't listen. Extended cab with a toolbox, so you can throw shit in the back seat and you can throw it in the toolbox. Carry
Fair
more
enough.
tools.
New generation
and
farmers
parts.
is all I hear. All
Cool.
right, what do we got?
Up next is a 1991 GMC K1500 Mickey Thompson Classic 3s in a 15x12 minus 73, which is a really aggressive offset for a 15-inch wheel, but it's a 12 wide, of course.
Yep.
Super Swamper TSL boggers, 35, 14 and a half, and a 4-inch Rancho suspension lift. When's the last time you heard of a Rancho suspension lift?
1991.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Aftermarket front bumper with the stinger on it there.
Some sort of skid plate. This,
Did he? Hold on. Oh, it won't let me go back here. He's got a video too. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's got a skid plate in the front to protect
bolted to the bumper.
the front differential. Got a little flex going on there, you know, laid up on the side. Got the chain hanging off the back with the shackle.
It makes sense for Alaska, that's for sure.
Is that where he is? I didn't even see the plates, but I
It
assume this
literally
is...
says Alaska 4x4 in 3-foot letters across the windshield.
Rip. Looks like he's got the, what do you call it? Like the sport bar in the back with the lights on the top. This guy right here.
The sport bar.
Is that what you call him?
Yeah.
I thought there was an official, like,
I mean, you
Razorback
roll
or
bar.
something. I don't...
No, that's the plastic one with the
Oh,
fins.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. He's got the, you see the aftermarket tow mirrors on there?
Yep, he's got the new generation tow mirrors.
Yep. He's got some fender flares on the rear. God, these photos are beautiful.
Alaska is a
I know,
beautiful
but it's
place.
gorgeous. I love it. Let's rate it.
I'm very conflicted.
Me too. I don't know where I'm going with this one. All right, I got it. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, me too.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 8.5.
Really?
Yes. I want to take, so this truck reminds me, I had a 92 GMC K1500.
Sure.
And this is everything that I wanted to do in 2011 when I graduated. Swampers, 15x12s, 4-inch budget-friendly suspension lift, and then just take it wherever the heck you want to.
See, I went with 5, because in my head, if this was trucks that were go off-road, this thing's like a 9.
Right.
If it was pretty trucks, it's like a 1. Like, it's not
So you
pretty.
just split the middle up?
I split the middle. It's done well for what he's going to do with
Correct.
this truck, clearly. And there's points for that.
Correct.
So,
Cool.
it's a cool freaking truck.
It is neat. Last, but certainly not least, is a 1990 Chevy K1500 XD Rockstar 2s in an 18x9 minus 0. Nitto mud grab 35, 12 and a halves, and a 6-inch custom suspension lift, he says. I'm excited for this one.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice looking truck. It's got the cowl hood, cowl induction hood, aftermarket headlights. The whole truck looks like it's painted a matte black.
So the whole front end that's a GMC aftermarket front end.
Is it? Okay.
That is not the 1990 Chevy front end.
Sure. I like the little bit of billet he's got down here in the lower
Yeah,
grill too, in the
absolutely.
bumper. That looks super good.
And much like the Tacoma, this is all out of like the 90s Style and Trucks catalog,
Yep.
which is like what I lived on
Yep.
when I was a child.
Yep.
This is beautiful. This is
Got the
what I had
visor
for
up on
my
top
first
even.
truck.
Couple nice photos here. LED taillights in the back.
That's cool.
Step side truck, interesting.
Oh yeah.
Tons of other mods. 2-inch spacers all the way around.
You've put tons of other mods.
Maybe it's got a bunch of engine work done. How do you know?
This man, I want him to update it. I want to know what's all done to this. I do see there was a picture with the window down. It's got the factory red interior.
Yep.
Which, ugh.
But in the 90s, that was cool. Red
It was cool.
interiors were neat.
Yeah, absolutely. Just they stress me out. Red interiors are like one of those things. All right, you want to rate it quick so we can get into why?
Yes, let's do that because the
Okay.
conversation of why is going to be long. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 7.5.
Ooh.
I love this truck. It's not super, I would say, relevant by today's show standards, but in the early 2000s when this was probably built, this thing was hot. XD Rockstar 2's Nitto mud graphs, like at the time that this truck was probably built, that was the cutting edge wheel and tire. Like everything about this truck is period correct, and I love it for that reason.
Yeah. See, I love everything that's done to it. If it were my personal, get rid of the Rockstars. I can't stand that wheel.
Right.
Can't stand it. 18s, I get it why you did it, but like some 15 by 12s on that bad boy.
Sure, something
like
really
some bullet
wide.
holes, yeah. I'm not a fan of the mud graphs. I would have gone Super Swampers. That's my personal.
Sure.
Just 90s period.
Yep.
You know, correct thing. Otherwise, I absolutely love this truck.
Yeah, it's neat. He has a ton of attention to detail. I think the matte black on that really ties or satin black that might be, but
Satin, yeah.
it ties everything together really well for this build. So it complements all the body lines and everything of this truck.
And it's like he's got the right amount of upgrades. Like we've got the clear headlights, we've got the LED tail lights. You know, we didn't go crazy, but
Yeah, all the little bits are there.
Yeah.
So cool. Well, that's another episode of From the Gallery, guys. Thank you, Banker, for joining us today.
anytime.
It was a lot of fun. We should do this again.
Yes, bring me back anytime you want to do old trucks.
Cool. If you want a chance for your truck to be featured, you're gonna head on over to customoffsets.com/ad, add your truck there, and yeah, with that, we're out.